And if you didn't recognize that music, that was the soundtrack when this company opened 25 years ago. So welcome to our 25-year anniversary weekend. We have set up residency here at the Collegiate Charter School here in Lowell. Night one, I want to welcome you to Summer Chaos. And we don't want to waste any time, ladies and gentlemen, with that. Let the chaos begin. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
This is Union Territory.
Casket match between Mortar defending his title, the heavyweight championship, against Richard Holiday. I mean, this feud, I feel like, has been going on forever.
Which is, isn't it fitting that it is a casket match, because this is going to be the end. This is where these two will bury these problems once and for all, and that is going to be in a casket match. The symbolism, what can I say?
I can't wait for that. I believe it's the first casket match in chaotic wrestling history.
First I've heard of.
And that's all happening here tonight. We want to thank you all for tuning in to Twitch and YouTube. If you're in the chat right now, please go ahead and let us know where you're tuning in from. And while we're starting things off with JT Dunn and Danny Miles of the Unit defending their title against the Powers of Influence, Jose Zamora and DJ Powers, we want to know who you think is going to come out on top of this one. We know the Units, they got a great following with the Merc clan and everything, but on the other side of the ring, you got Jose Zamora. He has quite the following himself, although not as much of a positive following, if you ask me.
You have to remember that the Unit has a third member who is not currently in attendance at ringside right now. That is Trigger the OG. And he could come out at any point to help the Unit. We have seen that happen in the past. But I'm going to assume that this newfound attitude of the Unit, they're going to play this fair and square and straight up and give the Powers of Influence a legitimate shot at these championships.
Well, I'm not too sure about the odds of seeing Trigger the OG in this matchup here tonight, because he's got his hands full himself later on. He's going to be defending his Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship against Arcturus in a tables match, Julian. That's going to be wild. That's
going to be crazy. And we haven't seen Arcturus in quite some time. And a tables match is a career-ending match, so anything could happen. Arcturus is going to be angry because the GGC has not been on the same page. We have seen Milo Mira consistently disobeying Arcturus' orders, bringing out the pogo stick. Seems like he's detached from the movement of the GGC. Arcturus had won his own singles title and then lost the only singles title he has ever held. He's going to have to come back and get the job done himself.
Absolutely right. And it's been falling apart for the GGC even before, if you ask me, the New England Championship fell out of the hands of Arcturus by way of Milo Mira. But you're right, tonight's Arcturus' opportunity to get that back. And we saw a table break back at the Night Shift Brewery, Owl Media 6. Was it Trigger the OG? Did he send DJ Powers through a table?
He did. That's how DJ Powers got taken out of that match. But Jose Zamora was still able to get the job done and get the pin. I mean, he didn't come out on top. He was left laying by the Unit. But either way, he got the win.
Right now, he's got an opportunity to get his comeuppance and the Tag Team Championship. Right now, he's got a solid headlock in the middle of the ring on JT Dunn.
As we got this headlock, I want to thank Eric Krause for joining us from Mesa, Arizona, and Cody Lewis from Florida. All around the world here in the United States. That doesn't make sense.
Hey, I don't know where you've been.
In my world, the United States.
You haven't gone far.
I don't leave my country.
Oh, quick one count there. Trying to break the hold, but DJ Powers was able to keep it locked in.
It's a nice tight headlock. DJ Powers is he's a fantastic talent. He's very technical in the ring, but he's very, I want to say, arrogant. There's confidence in his arrogance. He's very arrogant, but the arrogance works for him. It's how he's able to get through some of his matches. Oh, job done, but this is not going to be it.
Couple quick arm drags from JT Dunn, followed up by a big drop kick, dead center in the middle of the ring. He's feeling it.
JT Dunn is seeing JT Dunn evolve here. He has pep in his step.
And DJ Powers found himself in the opposite corner, not the right place for him right now. Big European uppercut, followed by a vicious elbow. We know JT Dunn knows how to use that. Another nice drop kick, this time to the back, followed by a senton from the Dream Crusher. And here comes Jose Zamora. Not the way he wanted that to go.
Very innovative and quick thinking on the part of JT Dunn. You saw a drop toe hold into a gut buster.
Oh.
Oh!
Man, another elbow, this time with the assist from Danny Miles. It's like an alley-oop.
And it looks like the powers of influence are going to have to regroup here if they're going to look to capture the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships tonight. Because right now the unit is kind of making a fool of them. As we have a tope suicida from the one, JT Dunn.
Nicely done by the tag team champ. And Danny Miles is still in the ring. What's he thinking? Looks like DJ Powers was just fed in, but oh, wait a minute. Quick thinking on the part of Powers. Oh, low blow to JT Dunn as well with the referee's back turned. Assist to a distracted Danny Miles, but he got his comeuppance there with the buster and a clothesline. Whoa, he just took his head off.
He tried to hit him with a clothesline of his own, that being Jose Zamora, and Danny Miles just straight up overpowered and ran him over like a boss.
Where's Danny going?
I don't know. Danny is known for his violence, and now, is it a ladder?
It's about to get violent. We already got a table and casket match later. Do we need this?
Uh-oh. They missed the baseball slide.
Oh, watch out in the front row.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, whoa. That clearly did not work out for Danny Miles. Huge opportunity now for the powers of influence.
That is going to be the page turner for the powers of influence. Now they're getting rid of the ladder because they understand that Danny Miles will do what he can to keep these championships, and that means invoke sheer pain and violence using anything at any time around the ring. So getting rid of that ladder was a very, very good move on the powers of influence. And now they're going to have to pick apart Danny Miles. It looks like Jose Zamora is just looking to get more views on his TikTok.
Sounds about right. Nice knife edge shot there from DJ Powers to Danny Miles. Where's JT Dunn though?
I don't know, dude. JT was taken out. It looks like he's recovering. You see him now coming up to his feet.
Still recovering from that vicious low blow. And DJ Powers putting on a clinic here. Tagging in Jose Zamora. Nicely done. Double team maneuver. Atomic drop. Oh, spinning heel kick.
Very nicely done.
Cover. Just two, but that was impressive.
Very, very impressive. I'm sure that Jose Zamora, when he's not filming 1,000,001 TikToks, that him and DJ Powers are training effortlessly and trying to come up with ways to increase the continuity between each other and attack in tandem. You saw it just there a minute ago. So I'm excited to see what other offense they may have come up with to try and plan to take these championships tonight here on one of the biggest shows of the year, being Summer Chaos here in Golden.
Certainly one of the biggest weekends in the history of chaotic wrestling.
Very much so.
As Danny Miles is just at a worse for wear right now, and do we need that?
I don't know. Isn't it crazy that you have a championship on the line?
Don't laugh.
And you have opportunity of a lifetime that isn't granted to everyone here in chaotic wrestling. And your thought was, let me twerk.
That's where his motivation is.
Viewers and TikTok first before anything else. Guess that's what it takes, right?
And now he's got DJ Powers doing it too. I mean, DJ Powers was just annoying. Now he's doing this, which is also annoying.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. It's DJ Powers is almost intolerable, and now he's just become 10 times worse that he's being influenced by Jose Zamora.
It's like Danny Miles is trying to fight back here, but DJ Powers got to the ropes, forcing the break from the referee. And that doesn't seem like DJ Powers cares very much about the referee's count. JT Dunn trying to fire up the crowd here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're at the Collegiate Charter School of Lowell, where this summertime tradition. Danny fighting back as he throws DJ Powers off the top rope. Huge opportunity for the unit.
Right now, if he can capitalize, if Danny Miles can capitalize, he might be able to put away the powers of it. Oh my!
God, he got a good 4 feet from the top rope, falling about 10 to the mat there, trying to go for a huge senton, missing completely as DJ Powers moved out of the way.
That is going to make your legs go numb as that shocks the spine.
Man.
You can see it now, moving slow as Danny Miles. I'm pretty sure that is shot down to his legs. He almost can't stand. You can see
He's dancing again.
It's unreal. It is unreal.
I mean, he's as close as he's ever been to championship gold, and he's dancing, Julian.
It's insane. They really do think that they are the bee's knees of Casket wrestling. They must think that the opportunity that was granted to them is just going to be granted 17 more times if they fail to. Because that's how full of themselves they are. Oh, come on.
Double suplex there from the powers of influence. And JT Dunn, I mean, he's not going to take that lightly. You're going to taunt him, especially with his championships on the line. Sorry, go ahead, Julian.
No, I was going to say it was very disrespectful. I was just going to echo what you were saying. And to taunt JT Dunn, JT is going to come back and put you in your place like a dad. Actually, he is a dad. He's know how to parent these young little boys.
Moving on, this is, again, one of the biggest nights of the year here for Chaotic Wrestling, and what an opportunity for the powers of influence to win championship gold at such a big event in the 25th anniversary weekend. And Danny Miles is fighting back. He's got an open lane if he can get across the body of Jose Zamora to tag in JT Dunn, and this matchup is changed.
Crawling over Jose Zamora is Danny Miles trying to reach for JT Dunn, trying to get the freshman in. Kicking off Jose Zamora.
This might be it.
He's a roll throw, and he got the fresh guy in. It's JT. House of Fire.
Atomic drop. Big clothesline from the one.
Yeah, like baseball.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Shades of firebrand there.
It was. I've been on the receiving end of that counter so many times. You'd think I learned by now.
Oh! What a knife-edge chop from JT Dunn.
Good roll through. Right to the cutter.
Elder Tay, cover! Not enough!
Wasn't enough to put the powers of influence away. And now they get another chance to try and turn this around into their favor. That's going to be an uphill battle. JT Dunn is standing tall, but it is a 2-on-1 at this time. Danny Miles is still down from the beating that was placed on him by the powers of influence here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
JT Dunn was going for another suicide dive, but Jose Zamora caught him with a punch, but he couldn't catch Danny Miles. Watch out, JT.
Oh, no. Super kick into the chest into a follow-up.
Cover. New champions. And at the last second, JT Dunn was able to get his shoulder up at the count of 2.
Oh, no. Right into the guardrail. I think they broke the guardrail.
That was all Jose Zamora taking out Danny Miles, and now he's in the ring. And we've seen this before, this backcracker.
Oh, no. Big frog splash. I think we're going to see new champion.
Can't believe it. Oh, Danny Miles out of nowhere at the last second, breaking the count. This match continues.
You can tell the adrenaline is pumping because Danny Miles was just sent into a metal guardrail, and he was able to fight through that pain to save these titles. That's how much this means to Danny Miles.
And Danny Miles fighting off both Jose Zamora and DJ Powers.
But for how long? How long after Danny Miles has taken the beating he's taken that he can take on a 2-on-1?
Oh! Enziguri there at the last second from Jose Zamora, and now DJ Powers is hooking Danny Miles in the rope. Watch out!
Oh no! He got some partner. JT shoved DJ Powers off the rope in the double stomp. Sorry, Jose Zamora. And the double stomp went into DJ Powers.
Slingshot. Double knees, Meteora from JT Dunn. What a double team.
That might be the end. We might be seeing the end here.
Could this be it? Oh, it continues even more. What an opener.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the first match. Can you imagine what the rest of tonight is going to be like when it's not even over?
I mean, with the types of matches we have in store, folks, I mentioned it before, I'll say it again, a casket match, a tables match. Oh boy, we're in for something, good or bad. And now, it looks like DJ Powers is going to take the pledge. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh!
He just reversed out of it. Hurricanrana sending Danny Miles into JT Dunn, his own partner.
Danny able to foil the attempt. The opportunity was there for DJ, but he could not capitalize on that distraction of the mistake made by Danny Miles.
Now Danny's going to the top. You don't see him up here very often.
Oh, we got a
Oh no.
power slam from up top.
Might be a fall-away slam.
Okay.
But Jose Zamora isn't going to let any of that happen, regardless of what it is. Oh no. I think we've seen this before. Was it a heart attack?
Oh my!
Similar. My goodness, big drop kick. Oh my God.
I cannot believe.
He just fell 7 feet down. I mean, and then the standing moonsault from Jose Zamora. He's not done.
Big drop kick and another frog splash. That's got to be it.
That's gotta be it. What?
Wow!
What's going on?
What is it going to take for the powers of influence to put away Danny Miles and JT Dunn, the unit? I don't know.
Well, it's not a frog splash.
Nope. That's 2 frog splashes with no victor. I don't advise you go to the well again.
And now they're doing their best to think of something, because they've pulled out everything, Julian. I've seen the backcracker from Jose Zamora. We've seen multiple, like we said, frog splashes from DJ Powers. They're going for another double suplex. Now Jose Zamora sees JT Dunn getting back up into the ring. He has him hooked for a suplex.
Got 2 front face locks going on, one from the outside in and one in the middle of the ring, that being Danny Miles and DJ Powers. Jose Zamora took a big fall. Oh my. Oh! Stomping Jose into the ground.
Roll up attempt. Not gonna do it. Kick there from Zamora. Pop up. Oh, wait a second. Zamora was able to catch him. I think Danny Miles is gonna go for a pop-up spine buster. Zamora able to, DJ Powers able to slip out of that. But I don't know if he can slip out of this. The pledge. And that'll do it. Champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still chaotic wrestling tag team champions, Danny Miles, JT Dunn, the Unit!
Well, that was one heck of an opener. They went 20 minutes with the tag team champions, 2 former heavyweight champions, and they did an incredible job. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Still, tag team champions, JT Dunn, Danny Miles, the Unit.
Powers of Influence are a pretty intolerable group, to be honest, and I would not necessarily want to see them as our tag team champions, because that just means we're gonna have to see more TikTok videos, but you gotta give it to them. They literally threw everything, the kitchen sink, the house, the trailer, they threw it all at the Unit, and they could not put them away. And that's just a testament to 2 former Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champions.
The tag team division, if it wasn't already, I guess stay on notice.
Yeah, it's that is the uphill battle you are staring at, walking back up the ramp here That is the uphill battle it is going to take to capture the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
Well, folks, we have a lot more action here to come tonight. From what I understand, up next, another championship is on the line. I'm going to send it back to Rich Palladino, who'll take it away from here. What's this?
That was, yeah, it's new in Wrestling Academy.
The hell was that? Hello? Anyone here? The hell do we have here?
That was Tyree Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Pan-Optic Championship! Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by his soy boy, Luke Varnes from Manchester, New Hampshire. Weighing in at 224 pounds, feel the plant-based power of Sean Vegan Keegan.
Well, this is a new Sean Vegan Keegan, if you haven't tuned in a couple of shows. And that thing with him is his soy boy, as Rich said, Luke Vargas. And, well, last time we saw Sean Keegan Vegan, indoors at least, was in Watertown, and he got an opportunity at the New England Championship, thanks to this man.
His opponent, wrestling out of Goffstown, New Hampshire, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the SOB of the 603, Seabass Finn!
Seabass Finn is Sean the Vegan Keegan's former tag team partner. They traveled the country together. They went over to New Japan Pro Wrestling and trained at their dojo, and then at the Chaotic Countdown, it looked like Sean Vegan Keegan was assisting Seabass Finn to get back in the ring, and at the last second dropped him on his face, eliminating him, turning the tides of their friendship. And this side of Sean Keegan Vegan, I still don't think Seabass is quite fully understanding yet. But I'm sure in their first taste of in-ring action since that altercation, an official in-ring action, he's going to find out tonight.
And their opponent, accompanied to the ring by Cole Rutherford from the trophy room in his daddy's summer home in Delbarton, New Jersey. Weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the current
Gentlemen, boys and girls, and most importantly, all the ladies, my name name is Cole Rutherford, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce all of you to the star of our show here tonight. Get out of the way. On day 168 of his never-ending Panoptic Championship title reign. Never-ending. Never! Calvin Dumont!
Well, you know, it seems like the ladies are important to Cole Rutherford. You know, it's not exactly my topic. I'm not too knowledgeable in that area, but I don't think that they, you know, I don't think their thing is guys that walk around carrying Calvin Dumont.
I don't know. I don't
Like a
know.
baby.
Yeah, I'm married, man. I don't know what's going on in this day and age. It could be the new thing. I don't really know. I do know that whatever Calvin Dumont's been doing, he's been able to. Whatever Calvin Dumont's been doing, he's been able to keep his Panoptic Championship. So more power to him, I guess. His friend Cole Rutherford's been there by his side the whole time.
Well, the soy boy Luke is tending to Sean Keegan.
You ever tried soy?
Huh?
Disgusting.
No, I don't plan to. But right now in the ring, the SOB in the 603 is taking it to our Panoptic champion, Calvin Dumont, as Cole Rutherford is looking on in agony as it looks like he's feeling every single kick that Calvin Dumont is receiving. He got involved, didn't work out though. Maybe it did, because Calvin Dumont took advantage of the distraction.
And now he is standing tall. It is, you don't see that often with, I guess Sean Keegan could care less about wrestling or fighting Calvin Dumont. He just wants to get his, I don't know if you want to call it revenge?
Yeah, I mean, what's to be revenged?
I don't know.
And right now, it looks like Calvin Dumont is just gonna sit back and watch. He has no reason to get involved unless there's a pinfall. And there's no referee stoppage in this by disqualification or count out because this is a triple threat match. And now Calvin Dumont's gonna take advantage. He's just picking up on the leftovers.
Keegan, look at him stealing Seabass right out of the hands of Calvin Dumont. Oh my, back elbow from Seabass Finn. Here, Calvin Dumont is being entirely ignored and then sent to the ground with a double knife edge chop from Sean Keegan Vegan. Now we gotta hoist it up. Seabass Finn, but an enziguri to answer the call of Sean Keegan Vegan. Keegan, I get it mixed up every time, but over the top to the outside goes the Vegan. And now we got Calvin and Seabass one-on-one in the ring. Wow,
Oh, that was pretty cool.
pretty innovative move from Calvin.
Where did that come from?
I'm sure it was probably some fitness training that Cole Rutherford uses.
Possible.
I don't know if you ever noticed this, but Calvin seems to do a lot of flexing and showing off his body lately. I think he's feeling influenced by his best friend, who, so everybody knows, is not as rich as him.
Yeah. But I think he thinks he's the same size as Cole Rutherford.
Yeah,
I think that's what's happening.
I do too.
And now look at this. Sean Keegan just going right back to Seabass. He's done nothing but attack Seabass this entire time.
Been crazy.
And I think Calvin Dumont's finally going to get involved and break this up because he's getting a little, is he getting lonely? What's happening here?
I don't really know. I don't really know. But you can see, look at the cheerleading going on by Luke Vargas.
I wouldn't want to get in between these two.
Mr. Soy Boy himself. Look at him. He's just over there. Look at, wish I had him on my football team back in the day.
Big right hand as after he hopped up there to Seabass. And now he's trying to suplex, a German suplex to Keegan.
And it's almost like everyone is fighting over the want to attack. They should be trying to work with each other to get the victory because the championship is what matters. But I think the only thing that matters to Sean Keegan.
No, I think here's what's happening. Sean Keegan clearly only wants anything to do with Seabass. Seabass obviously wants the Panoptic Championship. Calvin Dumont just wants attention, and he has to get involved in between the two. I don't know why.
Because he's defending his championship. So yeah, it's such a weird situation going on here. But right now, what's not weird is the beating that Seabass is putting on both Sean Keegan and Calvin Dumont. Both of them are hurting for certain. Now Seabass has a choice to make.
And not only is Seabass taking it from, his opponents in the ring, he's also got the Soy Boy and Cole Rutherford on the outside. That's four people against him in this match. There's no disqualifications.
Wow, look at the power, strength.
Man, impressive. Ooh, going for a discus boot there, but
got to work on that one. He got a little dizzy, threw the boot way too late. Oh no, here's Soy Boy. Now we got Cole. There's no disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Brendan Paul can't do much here.
Uh-oh. And there goes Keegan. Another roll-up this time, though. Seabass hooked through. He's going for a
sharpshooter.
There it is.
A deep sharpshooter at that. This is a very effective move. He's won championships all around the world. Patented by Bret the Hitman Hart. And now Calvin Dumont is sitting in the depths of it, but now you can see Seabass Finn has a choice to make. Keep the hold on, win the championship, or face my former friend. And you can see that the choice is clear. The championship is going to have to move to the side until they can bury the hatchet.
Seabass just relinquished the sharpshooter.
That was possibly a victory right there.
Yeah, well, granted, he could have sat there and waited for Keegan to break it up. So maybe this is a good idea. Going for that Fisherman's Buster. No. Keegan slips out of the way, pushes Seabass off the rope, comes back, but he finds himself in a backslide pinning combination.
No better revenge than... Oh.
A backslide?
I was gonna say no better revenge than a victory. Whoa, what is this?
Oh!
Wow!
Wow is right!
Here is your winner and still chaotic wrestling Panoptic Champion, Calvin Dumont!
Add lever to the list of descriptions for Calvin Dumont, because despite his behavior, that was an impressive, quick thinking move right there.
I mean, this is his building. He's found so much luck wrestling in this building. Watch out, as Sean Keegan vegan. I'm not saying Soy Boy's yelling at me.
I know, yeah.
His breath smells horrible.
It smells like that
soy.
Dirt soy, I know. This is unbelievable. Calvin Dumont, once again, victorious, keeping the Panoptic Championship.
My goodness. Well, folks, as Seabass makes his way to the back, we have a lot more action to come. We're going to send it back to Rich, as he'll take it from here. Don't go anywhere.
September the 17th of the year 2000 was the first ever chaotic wrestling event. It was at a festival in Worcester called Loco Bazooka radio station. Look it up, kids. They used to be a thing. WAAF had a big festival, and chaotic wrestling made its debut then. So, 25 years. See my friend Caroline right over there? You gotta get the t-shirt, the commemorative 25-year anniversary t-shirt, and Caroline, quite the artist, has handcrafted, that is authentic pieces of our old canvas. She has painted old school and new school chaotic wrestling logos. Very limited number available tonight, so make sure you stop by and visit with Caroline for your 25th anniversary merchandise needs. She'll be there all night. And before the next match, a happy 7th birthday to Zachariah, who is attending his very first chaotic wrestling show. Where's Zachariah? All right, my man. What took you so long? Welcome to your first show. Happy birthday. That's my friend Zachariah. Can we continue? You ready for the next match, Zachariah? He's ready. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, God. That. I don't know if I can stay out here, my mates. I don't know if I can stay out here. I really don't.
Oh, boy.
I'm...
Introducing first, weighing in at 195 pounds, Brad Cashew!
Just take a deep breath, Julian. It's okay. You're the pro here. You're the pro.
My problem with him. Go focus on your match tonight. Go focus on your match tonight. Go wrestle.
Man. Just go to the ring.
I'm here to talk. You're here to wrestle. Go do that.
Oh my God. It's going to be one of those nights.
Dude, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. Well, I'm here to do my job tonight.
If you didn't see it at Owlmania 6 at Night Shift Brewing just a few weeks ago, it was Cashew that got in your face, and it was quite the intense altercation. If you want to relive that for whatever reason you want to, you're sick.
I don't want to.
Not you, dummy. The people at home. Go ahead and check that out on YouTube.
It's just like, I don't understand it. Like, he's been up my rear for the last, couple months. Oh, great.
Don't listen to the guy.
Good for you. Focus on your match, not me.
He's instigating,
I
Julian.
know he is.
Just ignore the guy. Don't give him what he wants.
But at what point am I supposed to just continue to let him kick dirt in my face back? He's got me already hot, man.
It's all good. It's all good. We're here. We're having fun. It's summer chaos. We're in Lowell. 25th anniversary week.
Here we
His
go.
opponent from Plymouth, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Patrick Wheatman!
And this is one way to get positive. One of the most positive people I've ever seen in chaotic wrestling, Patrick Wheatman.
He's been doing great things, and I did see the video. I was trying to give him advice. I was trying to praise the kid. He was able to get a victory over one of our top stars, actually one of our main eventers, which was Richard Holiday. And it was a shock and awe. I mean, no one expected it, but you didn't see anything here in chaotic wrestling. I was very proud of him. He seems to be putting himself in the right spot. I'm just telling him to keep a straight head. And then Tweedledum in there, Brad Cashew decided to, for no reason, insult me. I'm not going to say no reason. I get what he's going from. With enough.
I'm not sure I do. But nonetheless, let's just focus on commenting on a professional wrestling match right now. Keep it unbiased.
I'll try. Dude, chaotic wrestling was like, hey, come do this. Help us tell the stories to the fans on YouTube and Twitch and for our fans of chaotic wrestling. That's what I'm here to do. I'm just sharing the opinions and what I see in the ring.
Walk up here. Patrick Wheatman taking on former chaotic wrestling heavyweight champion Brad Cashew. Quick reversals here by Patrick Wheatman. That's pretty impressive going up against someone like Brad Cashew with such a great technical wrestling background.
Very much so. Patrick Wheatman is constantly at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy honing his craft, and he's training as hard as he can train.
Another reversal.
Look at this.
Back into that headlock.
Another reversal by Brad Cashew here. Look at Patrick Wheatman just taking it right back.
The crowd here is making it known who their favorite is. A handful of red hair from Brad Cashew. But Wheatman gets the upper hand with a big shoulder block.
Good kid. Good kid. Look at that. Another tackle.
Oh, that's a little embarrassing for the former heavyweight champion.
It very much is. Going for a drop down, trying to trip Wheatman. Pass by.
He's not going to let him do that again.
Big hip toss.
Oh, yeah, it's a hip toss instead. It's all Wheatman, and he's following up with what looks to be a huge body slam. Go for the cover, Wheatman. Come on.
You got to capitalize, man. Don't let these. I know it's hard. It's hard to zero in, but these fans will get you hot.
Oh, no. I think I know what he's going for here. Make it a little dizzy.
It's going for a little big swing there, but Cashew able to quickly grab the ropes. Oh, no. We got a kick to the stomach here.
Oh, boy.
There's the wrestling background of Brad Cashew with a Northern Light suplex kick out at 2. Patrick Wheatman. Now we got Brad Cashew turning the tables, putting the momentum into his favor, and now he is going to try and break down Patrick Wheatman. He knows how to get the job done. Former Chaos Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, former champion.
Handful of hair again. But you're right, absolutely. Cashew now has Wheatman in a manageable position, and it's interesting that you wouldn't think he'd be saying that in a matchup like this with a rookie like Wheatman, having Cashew, former heavyweight champion, having to fight out to find a manageable position. But here we are, Wheatman just impressing month after month, week after week. And it's the same over at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. And they just had a one-day fantasy camp this past week with a record turnout. We're going to have another one coming up. And
again, dude, enough.
Come on, man. What did I tell you? You got to stop paying attention to the guy. Just pretend he's talking to me.
It's just like not one time when it's getting going. It's just like he's non-stop.
Hard buckle. Look at the corner. Cover here. Only a 2 count. Cashew might be a little too distracted with Lou.
Well, if it's favoring Wheatman, I'm all for it, but I will applaud Cashew. He's doing a great job. He's keeping Wheatman down. Wheatman able to drop his hips there. I spoke too soon.
Fighting out of this, but Cashew, some serious punches to the stomach. Not gonna feel good. And now Wheatman retaliating with some punches to the stomach of his own. And he's got Cashew up almost in a vertical stance, but not quite. Oh, man! Oh, and they land on their feet! Cashew with the upper hand delivers a suplex throw to the outside, folks. This is just hardwood out here. Are you kidding me?
Stuff like that. Dude, I can't. I can't sit here and like.
That was not necessary.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't, but I got to check on him. I'm sorry.
You don't have to check on him. No, you don't. Julian's obviously very emotionally invested in Cashew and Wheatman. But, this is what I was worried about. This wasn't a good idea. Come on. This kid's over here. Oh, come on, man. What is wrong with you? Come on. Come on. Julian, you're okay, man. Oh, this is great. Well, folks, back in the ring, Cashew going for a cover. That was completely unnecessary. He just threw a cup of water on Julian, my broadcast partner. He was just checking on Patrick Wheatman here on the outside after he just took a vicious suplex to the hardwood. And that might have put Patrick Wheatman away, but Cashew had to go ahead and do that to Julian, and now look at him. He's still working on Patrick Wheatman. A huge opportunity for Wheatman right now to fight out of this thing. That was just completely unnecessary on Cashew's part. But Wheatman fighting back. Couple of clotheslines. There's a big body slam. Big splash. Another. Wheatman is going full throttle on Brad Cashew. Big sidewalk slam, dead center, in the middle of the ring, cover, almost a 3. That would have been impressive. Putting away a former heavyweight champion in Brad Cashew. Not enough though, he's gonna have to go back to the well. Maybe find something else. Something we haven't seen yet. Calling for something here. I don't think the referee saw it, but I certainly did. He just raked Wheatman's eye. Are you kidding me? Oh, shoot. And a guillotine onto the rope right over the midsection. That's going to knock the air out of you. Rakes the eyes, uses the ropes. Typical Cashew. He already threw water on Julian. I'm over here by myself on commentary, folks. And now Cashew stomping his feet. That could only mean one thing. He's signaling for the shellac kick. And there's Julian. Ladies and gentlemen, Julian's back. What is he doing, though? He's on the other side of the barricade, walking towards the ring. What is he doing? He's in a suit. Julian's been retired for 10 years, going on 10 years now. Oh, Wheatman taking advantage of the distraction from Julian, delivers a go to sleep cover, and he wins it.
Here is your winner, Patrick Wheatman.
Give the assist to Julian Starr. Patrick Wheatman just defeated Brad Cashew here tonight at Summer Chaos. Whoa, that was impressive. That is a huge win for the up-and-comer Patrick Wheatman. And what might be his first singles victory here in Chaotic Wrestling against a former heavyweight champion. That is unbelievable. Well, folks, we want to thank you again for tuning in to Summer Chaos, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube. We still have a lot more action to come, including that casket match in our main event. But right now, coming up next is a tables match for our New England Championship.
that's been bugging me, that thorn that's been at my side is one thing that I can't stomach. And that's the fact that you beat me for this New England title.
Reversal, power bomb! Drove him! Another crucifix power bomb! Oh my God, we have a new champ! I don't believe it!
And that's okay though, because you got my attention. It doesn't matter that I beat you. I done beat the entire GGC! Jeriel! Godric! Malo Mira! I beat every single one of y'all! And I'm coming for you. Bring everybody down, Arcturus. Because come Summer Chaos, I'ma put your ass through every goddamn table in the building!
I should be in a bad mood. I should be sad, I should be angry, I should be a lot of things. But I'm not. Milo Mira showed his true colors. He is part of the GGC. He prays to me. It took no time for Milo to see the way. And Trigger, you never beat me. You may have beaten Milo. You may have taken him out, but he wasn't the true champion. The Lord spoke to me and I spoke to my people. You beat Milo because he needed to realize who he needs to pray to. So the match is set. We go to battle one more time, and you know how it ended the last time. You know, Trigger! You know your fate! No matter how, or why, or where, or what, you will end up at the bottom of a broken, battered table. And you will no longer be the New England champion. All of my GGC, you pray to me.
You will truly find out that chaotic is and will always be unit territory.
The following contest is a tables match, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied to the ring by Sister Selena, representing the GGC, weighing in at 352 pounds. This is Arcturus!
I just got chills down my spine as Arcturus just walked by. Well, folks, we have Julian back on commentary after that altercation with Brad Cashew in the ring. You got your little asterisk there with the victory for Wheatman. Got the job done. Good for you, Jules.
I didn't want to get a part of this, guys. I'm sorry. He's getting in my head. At some point, I got to push back. I can't continue to let someone walk on me. I'm letting my behaviors get out of hand. I apologize for being unprofessional. I really do. But congratulations to you.
You handled it well, I will say. The guy threw water in your face, completely unprofessional. One thing I don't recommend, though, is getting involved in this match. Folks, a tables match is one thing, but when it's a tables match with that man in the ring, Arcturus, that's a completely different level. My God, we are in for something right now, and I feel bad, frankly, for our New England champion, Trigger the OG.
Yeah, I mean, Arcturus, like I said, the GGC has been essentially failing him with Milo Mira consistently ignoring his orders to keep what once was his childhood away from this ring, away from his competition. And it seems to have costed so many things for the GGC. The awakening, what feels like, for Milo Mira. And
his opponent from Unit Territory, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Trigger the OG.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's Milo Mira essentially cost Arcturus his one and only ever won singles championship, that being the New England Championship. So Arcturus went back to the altar and to say the prayers of the GGC and replan his next motion. And tonight, he's planning on executing his prophecy and taking back the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. Trigger the OG. I don't know what type of Arcturus he's gonna get in the ring with, but this isn't a fight that Trigger the OG hasn't faced before, so I think he knows somewhat what to look for, but man.
Well, tables are set up. I think I count 1, 2, 3 as they're getting right to it.
3 tables.
I mean, there's a lot of bad blood between these two. They went to battle one-on-one at Cold Fury. That's where Arcturus originally won the New England Championship, held it for a couple months, and
choking.
Had it taken away from him by having his members of the GGC defend for him. Obviously not a good idea, but it was his choice. It was his doing.
I mean, think of it from his perspective. Arcturus is the leader of the GGC. He is leading this group, Dario Rivera and Milo Mira, and he's telling them exactly what to do. So he has the confidence that the people he is leading can get the job done. And I think there was no chance in his brain that the outcome that had happened was going to happen. And that's why he is here tonight, to get the job done himself.
Fighting on the outside right now, already right by one of those tables. That was a chop to the throat, Julian.
That was a chop to the throat indeed.
Oh, now it's Arcturus is digging his thumbs into the champion's eyes. Sister Selena on the outside with her signature yardstick. And I think this matchup's going to end early, Julian.
Absolutely. We got a big suplex coming.
It's like Trigger the OG, though, is able to shift the weight and slip out of that, delivering a big swipe to the face. Oh, huge super kick. Now Arcturus is teetering over that table. Arcturus is a big man, and any slight weight on that could break the table. What has he got in his hands?
Oh,
what was that?
I don't know. Some food? Is that a Lunchable? I don't even know.
My goodness. Just laying in the punches now at Trigger the OG. This is all legal. Of course, the tables match. First person to go through the table is going to walk out. No, excuse me. The first person to put his opponent through the table is going to walk out New England champion. And now Arcturus is bringing the champ back over to that table. He really wants to make quick work of him, rightfully so. Looks like doing a little renovating. Oh, out of nowhere with the forearm is Trigger the OG. A couple of veterans here in the ring, both I think together have about 40 years of wrestling experience. Combined, that is.
Absolutely. Both veterans of the game. And So there really is no, at least to my knowledge, there will be no trick that either one of them is going to be able to pull out that is going to surprise one another. But again, anything could happen. The thing about professional wrestling, as Ric Flair said, you're always a student of the game and you're always learning.
Oh no, this isn't a good spot for Arturus, as Trigger the OG could easily knock him off that apron right into that table.
And if he falls, if he slips and goes through that table, Trigger the OG retains his championship.
And hanging on by the middle rope, trying to get back in the ring, but Trigger the OG is doing everything he can to keep him teetering on that rope, hopefully getting him to fall through that table. Still, though, struggling to get him over there. Watch out, this is dangerous!
Oh my!
Easily, Trigger the OG could have found himself going through that table via back body drop, but right now he's doing everything he can. Oh! Mr. Selena with the yardstick! Uh-oh.
Swinging at Sister Selena, Trigger the OG.
I don't blame him. He was going for the win.
My.
And he just broke that yardstick into 3 over the head of Arturus, and now Trigger the OG is heading up top. He was in a great position to put Arturus through that table, but Sister Selena intervenes, and she's doing it again.
Again, no disqualification in such a match.
Oh no, now what? What is she trying to do? Is she gonna put him through the table?
She's trying to. She's trying to shove off. She's trying to pull him on top. And that would still be considered a victory.
Oh, whoa! Big elbow!
No!
Sending Sister Selena through the table. And now Trigger the OG with the right hand to Arturus. It's a special day for Trigger the OG.
Oh my!
There goes the bride! Trigger the OG with a huge crossbody off the top rope. He's gonna try and find a way to get Arturus up and over into a table, through a table. And now he's gonna, what's he doing? He's got a chair? Another chair. What's he doing? Sister Selena's still out here motionless. Right, I mean, she went through a table.
What do we got here? Trigger's moving the furniture into the ring.
He's getting the other table?
That's what it seems like. He's moving all the furniture into the ring here.
I mean, he has a plan, it looks like, but I don't know how much time he's wasting.
Yeah, I don't fully know.
I think he's giving himself some options here. If he's unable to hoist the big man up in the ring, he's going to try and throw him, I would assume, to the outside through the table as a backup plan.
That's the veteran mind of Trigger the OG.
Oh, spinning heel kick out of nowhere. Sending the big man down.
In live time, Trigger the OG is setting up plans A, B, C, D. And that's what you have to do. You always have to have a backup plan because not everything that you have in your arsenal is going to work the first time. So you need to be able to have a backup. This fantastic thinking on Trigger the OG's part.
And he's following through with the plan here. Oh, and Arturus grabbed one of those chairs that Trigger the OG threw in the ring. Oh, and that was the table right into the midsection of Trigger the OG. And I'm not exactly sure what this is, but Arturus just squished that table up to the throat of Trigger the OG in the corner. What is happening? What is going on? He's trapped him. Oh, no! Oh, my God! Are you kidding me? Trigger the OG with nowhere to go. That was brutal. What's he doing now?
Oh!
Trigger the OG tricked him in. Look at this! Soaring out of the air with a series of punches, taking down the big man again. A burst of energy for the New England champion. Might serve him right. And again, folks, he just has to get Arturus through the table. He doesn't have to pin him for a 3 count.
And that table could give at any point. We have seen stranger things happen, but there he goes. Arturus quickly trying to remove the possibility of going through the table by moving it to the opposite end. Very, very smart thinking on his part.
Absolutely. He was in a risky spot, too. So absolutely was smart thinking. And now he's got the upper hand, and he's looking at that table. Is he going to try and send him through the bottom
this
first?
Is an awkward position here. Oh, my!
God! Right in the throat with the legs of this table, those steel legs.
Never seen that before.
And now what?
Oh,
God!
Right to the arm.
Right in the trap.
Gotta be careful there. I've seen stranger things. You break that table with a limb, that might be it.
Oh
my!
Now that was risky. Should Trigger the OG have gone through the table, that might have ended the match for the champ.
It is referee's discretion. There is no official rule book. Every referee will judge this fight or their fights or their table matches typically differently. So, I mean, that could have gone bad, but we don't know. Maybe referee Brendan Paul is a little more lenient.
Oh.
Mongolian chop to the throat there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Big suplex.
Did you see that? Wow.
Ring caved right in.
That was incredible. Now where's he going?
No idea. I have no idea what his plans are. Right now Arturus is looking for something. Not sure what he's looking for.
Table.
Arturus is infuriated, looking for Sister Selena, but I think she's just out. She's gone.
He has not moved at all.
At all.
Oh, I think they thought Freer moved.
Maybe there was a twitch, but
nope. I think someone just dropped their hot dog.
Arturus right now looking to suplex Trigger the OG through to recapture the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship, but there was a block from Trigger the OG there.
Uh-oh. Trigger the OG just hooking his leg, blocking that suplex. He knows in the position he's in right now. Teetering again is Arturus.
Oh no, back fist.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Oh no, he's gonna try and power slam him through.
Is it a power slam or
maybe a Death Valley driver?
I don't really know.
Oh
man!
Woo! And you saw Arturus with whatever wherewithal he had after that kick, trying to see where he was so he wouldn't fall through the table and lose this match. And now what's Trigger the OG doing? To put a chair and stepping on it?
I don't know. That's dangerous.
It's dangerous. He's asking for some support from the crowd, and that table's gonna break. I don't know about this. I think he was just fired up there, trying to get some reaction from the crowd, and they're fired up too, but what's he thinking here?
The crowd is waiting on bated breath, waiting to see who is going to go through a table. What is going to be the result of this match? Oh my God. Arturus never flies.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, big insecurity. This is dangerous for Arturus. He should never have gone up there in the first place, in this type of match especially. What's he thinking?
Superplex, he's gonna try and superplex Arturus off the top rope. He's through the table.
Twice his weight.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, Dario Rivera just slid in the ring.
Oh my God.
He just knocked out Brendan Paul. Flipping the table over.
Oh no.
Come on.
And here is the GGC here to bring the momentum back after Sister Selena was taken out, which was the insurance policy. Now you got Dario Rivera out here helping Arturus. I'm sure this was the final plan. This was if everything fails, this has to be plan X. Dario Rivera is infuriated, frustrated, because he knows what comes if Arturus cannot capture this championship tonight. And I think we're about to see it. I think you can see that Arturus is redecorating right now. I don't know what plan he has, but it's not looking good.
He's grabbing that chair again. And on the outside, Dario Rivera is still going to work on the New England champ, Trigger the OG. And it looks like he's going under the ring, looking for something. What more could you need? He's looking for something specific. And that would be another table.
They're looking for another table. How many tables we got out here? I mean, there is a table match, so you have to be aware, you have to be ready for what's to come. And anything could happen, so we have to have a backup. There has to be a winner, but Brendan Paul right now is out.
And speaking of backup, here comes the backup referee for this match, LJ Childers. And there he goes.
Dario Rivera. Right now is basically taking over offense for Trigger the OG. And now Trigger has a 2-on-1 battle. He has a fresh man out here that he is required to take out. Oh no, punt to the face.
Don't get yourself tripped up. You've been through enough, Trigger the OG.
Trigger's gonna, wait a minute.
Oh no. What? He's going for
A package pile driver, oh my God!
Oh my God, is right!
Oh my God!
Say it again. Oh my God.
There's no way that Dario Rivera is going to be able to survive that. He is going to be out
sickening
for a long time.
That's his fault though for getting involved in this match, rightfully deserved. Can't believe though Trigger the OG is able to fight off the GGC like this. That's how important this New England Championship is, especially to Trigger.
What is happening here?
Oh my God! They just caught each other in the air, double clothesline. Both men went through the tables.
Who wins? Who wins? Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, look who it is. Milo Mira, and he's got the pogo stick. We know Arturus is not a fan of that pogo stick. It's been well documented.
That is what brought us to this moment. This all started with that pogo stick, a tool of who Milo Mira used to be.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
He's just pacing back and forth. Just kind of hastily threw Arturus.
He's helping Arturus. He's trying to bring Brendan Paul and awaken Brendan Paul so he can see who. No way!
Come on now. Are you kidding me? It's gonna end like that.
Here is your winner and new Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, Arturus.
And here comes LJ Childress again. He came out earlier to see if Brendan Paul needed some assistance, but I think Brendan Paul gave him the okay that he was fine, but not, I guess, wasn't good enough because he didn't see that both men went through the table. Arturus just stole this. Are you kidding me? With the assist from Milo Mira.
He is requesting that Milo Mira, after causing Arturus to lose his championship.
Milo Mira, I can't believe it! He just struck Arturus, who just won the New England Championship with the assist of Milo Mira. I did not see that coming.
No one saw that coming. It's about time that Milo Mira has woken up. Will this be the death of Arturus?
Oh, he just stomped on his crown. My goodness. But you're right. This has been a long time coming. There's been a negative vibe in the GGC for months now because of this man, Milo Mira, and that pogo stick. He lost the New England Championship for Arturus, and now that Arturus won it back with the help of Milo Mira, he just took out Arturus. Hippity-hoppity, he's hopping away.
This is unbelievable. You can see that the movement and the brainwashing of the GGC has worn off, and Milo Mira is back.
Wow. Incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, Milo Mira!
That was, I can tell you, the bad news is that Trigger the OG lost his championship. And Arturus is our New England champion, but now we got Milo Mira back to Rich.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Cash.
Shut up, Rich Palladino, and let me do your job better than you've ever done it. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew something stunk when I entered this crappy state, but I thought it was just your New England Patriots. But instead, it's this guy's breath and this woman's armpits that are making me want to throw up. Did your father you to teach her to talk like that, pal? Look at all these crummy little kids reaching out using foul language. Let me make this very clear. When I slap around Shannon Levangi in a few seconds, I'm gonna think that I'm slapping you in your stupid face!
Come on now, this couple kids.
I've spent my entire day having travel problems trying to get into this godforsaken town. I flew in to Boston, Massachusetts, heard a bunch of losers talk about clam chowder and how stupid their stinking New England Patriots are. I heard about Jason Tatum and his torn ACL. I heard about this athlete, that athlete, but what I didn't hear is about a winner, because there's not a goddamn winner in this freaking state. And when you talk about losers in the state of Massachusetts, the biggest one is the broad that I'm about to smack around up and down this building, up that ramp, down that ramp, up those stairs, down those stairs. I'm gonna slap Shannon Levangi so hard, you people are gonna think that this bozo looks better than her. And I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing it with my right-hand man, my buddy, my pal, my compadre, the newest man to learn underneath the best damn tree Chaotic has, my man, Cash McGinnis.
I'm not sure what he sees in Cash McGinnis.
Now while all you bozos sit on your hands and stare in awe, I understand why, because you're staring at a winner. You're staring at something that you're not used to seeing. You're looking at a former champion. You're looking at somebody from a winning city, somebody from the greatest damn city on the planet, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And tonight, I'm chopping up Shannon Levangi like a cheesesteak, because I am the M-E-C-C-A! I am the Mecca, Brian Johnson!
Well, here comes Shannon.
His opponent, from Hanover, Massachusetts, she is relentless, Shannon Levangi.
And Shannon has been on a tear ever since coming back from her year and a half, almost 2-year-long hiatus. And we saw at the end of our show in Watertown, at the end, it was the Mecca outside giving a speech to the fans when Shannon came out of nowhere and dove off of the top of the truck. What is going on? Where is Shannon?
I have no idea. If I know Mecca, he was able to probably do something to Shannon, and now he's sending Cash McGinnis to do his dirty work.
Well, Cash McGinnis is going to go find Shannon. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what?
Look in the ring.
Oh, my God.
Perched up at the top corner, unbeknownst to the Mecca, it's Shannon.
Why? He's a superhero.
That's a classic Shannon Levangi entrance for you. Reminded me of that altercation in Watertown off the truck I was just talking about.
That's right. Now Mecca came out to trash Massachusetts and New Hampshire and the New England area.
Said Jason Tatum had a torn ACL. It's an Achilles. It's okay.
He doesn't know. He doesn't pay attention. He just sees people getting injured. But
watch out. Big clothesline sending the Mecca to the outside, and now Cash McGinnis must have just realized in the back. Oh, watch out now. Shannon's going to fly.
Oh, my.
And Cash McGinnis took all of that.
Oh, no.
The Mecca making moves on the outside. We saw him pull Cash McGinnis into the receiving end of that suicide dive, and right after picking Shannon's up off the ground to throw into that post. Excellent awareness on the part of the Mecca, former two-time heavyweight champion here in Chaotic Wrestling, Brian Johnson. Of course, we can see him in action on TNA Wrestling every week. And Shannon's hurting on the outside.
Big vertical suplex, but Mecca is looking to send a message here. Another vertical suplex. He is coming in hot and bothered by the fact that Shannon Levangi has had his number since his return here in Chaotic Wrestling, and so he's looking to have Summer Chaos be the stage for his revenge for his point in this fight with Shannon. That was a big clothesline across the throat. Nonchalant pin for Mecca, not getting the job done.
And you heard Rich say Shannon is relentless, and that was a quick example of why she's been through a tough beating in the early going so far, and that was barely a count of one. Shannon is not going to give up easily. And Mecca just messing with Shannon. He's obviously hurt.
Oh no! Overhand chop to Shannon Levangi, and now she is trying to use the ropes to get back up to her feet.
Oh my God!
Big hard buckle into there, right into the ribs and the back. You can see Shannon trying to extend her hips to get air back into her lungs.
That was brutal. That was throat first.
It was very devastating. It was a good twist of the arm, Irish whip from Mecca.
Oh wait, sunset flip from Shannon, pinning attempt, but the Mecca rolls through. And a half Boston Crab.
And it's like the Mecca has been watching the tapes of Shannon Levangi, watching her every move, because he has countered every one of her attacks.
And that's the injured knee of Shannon Levangi he's working on, putting everything he has into ripping it back off the bone.
He's asking us if it's the best we got, and I don't know if Chaotic Wrestling does. Shannon Levangi has basically done it all and more, and so yes, the answer is yes. But Shannon does have a prior existing knee injury, which Mecca is taking advantage of.
Oh, come on.
Another.
Throwing her around like a rag doll.
Shannon struggling to get any kind of offense. He is just, all intents and purposes, manhandling.
And then, on the outside, you have Cash McGinnis just being Cash McGinnis.
He is. He's just being an annoying kid, I guess.
Oh, wait a second. Where did that burst of energy come from? Shannon tossing Mecca around.
But every time Shannon tries to get a lick of offense, Shannon is able, or gets knocked right back down. You could see her lifeless body right now, limp arm and all, unable. Oh my!
Over here. And whether you love him or hate him, you gotta appreciate how methodical the Mecca Brian Johnson is in every little move he makes in that ring. He is like a few other people on the roster. Tonight we're gonna see John Walters, a technician.
He is a technician indeed. The Mecca, but right now the Mecca's kind of pulled that technical prowess back, so he could just essentially what he's trying to do is embarrass Shannon Levangi, but right now she has a deep arm bar on the left arm of the Mecca. But Cash McGinnis getting involved. Oh my God!
Come on.
Oh my God!
He just laid her out. Super kick followed by a huge clothesline to the outside.
These are the lessons that
Wow. The lessons of the Mecca. Cash McGinnis is quickly picking up on, but the fans are starting to share the same sentiment that they don't think that the Mecca can beat Shannon.
And I think this is only motivating the Mecca to be even more intense. Oh, come on.
Come on.
What does that accomplish? What is Cash McGinnis doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
What is that?
He's just, this is like what, I don't know. This is like what teenage boys do. I don't know.
They do?
I don't know. He's got a lot of maturing to do, that Cash McGinnis. And I don't think following the Mecca is the way to go right now. Shannon right now is trying to mount some offense, and I think she's found a counter here.
Ooh.
Right into that. I think she's trying to shoot for a triangle.
Oh, yeah, we saw her use that before. Oh, God!
My God, that was like shade of Rampage Jackson. I don't think she's done.
Gotta be done. That was, are you kidding me? Still, relentless is she ever.
How is that possible?
Shannon kicking out of that? That was something.
How is that possible?
I don't know how she's moving, let alone being able to kick out of that.
This is unbelievable. Now they're chanting bald. Oh no!
Right into the corner post goes the Mecca as Shannon thwarts him off. Shannon coming in at full speed with a big boot. Another!
Don't take time, Shannon. You got to take every opportunity you have right now. The Mecca is hurt. Rolling through Shannon, kicking Brian Johnson in the back of the head, right to a code breaker. Now the Brian Johnson is down. And Shannon is looking to make her next move. And Cash getting involved once again.
We saw Cash McGinnis on social media trying to sneak attack Shannon Levangi, and he found himself on the receiving end of one of those triangle chokes.
Yes, he did. And now he is being brought in. Oh no! This is like roles reversed! Well, wait a minute, Shannon kicks out.
The distraction from McGinnis almost paid off, but now the Mecca just drop kick to the outside where both him and Cash are, oh my goodness, she's going back up to that top rope. She loves to be up there. She loves to fly. What's she doing? Another big cross body, this time all the way to the floor.
Gotta capitalize, gotta capitalize. Twist of fate. Oh no. Referee Brendan Paul catches the foot under the rope.
The referee knows that you can't count that because he saw Cash McGinnis holding it, but he already broke the count, so it worked out for Cash McGinnis.
The rules state that if you are under or on top of a rope, you cannot count. Though it was assisted, Brendan Paul cannot make that count. What a clothesline by the Mecca. Brian Johnson followed up with Tiger Driver.
Man, right under neck.
Kick out again.
No, I don't think that was a kick out, Julian. I think that was the Mecca wanting to put more damage onto the knee of Shannon Levangi.
Most likely, and he's trying to re-injure the knee that took her out for over a year. And if that happens, we're not going to see Shannon for a long time. And Brian Johnson will have completed his goal in making a fool out of Shannon Levangi. But Shannon able to fight out by grabbing the rope. The very rope that just removed a victory from her has saved her for another chance to take Brian Johnson out. Hopefully she can shut Mecca up.
along with Cash McGinnis, but it's not looking great.
And now what is Cash McGinnis doing? Come on. You can clearly tell the referee's really upset. And Mecca just knocked Cash off the apron inadvertently. DDT, a spin-out DDT from Shannon Levangi. There's that triangle.
That triangle hold.
Nowhere for the Mecca to go. He tapped out. Shannon wins.
Here is your winner by submission. She is relentless, Shannon Levangi.
Shannon has adopted this new triangle hold, which is going to cut off the blood flow and put you to sleep, but the Mecca did not want to go out, so he tapped out. Shannon Levangi, I can't believe she is upset. Brian Johnson once again, send him back to Philly.
Oh, Cash McGinnis not really helping out in this one. It cost the Mecca the match, arguably, but I don't know how Shannon was able to last through all that damage. She really is relentless. Folks, we still got more action to come. Once more, the main event, casket match for the heavyweight champion. Borders defending the title against Richard Holiday. But we got another match coming up in the meantime, but what's going on in the ring? Putting his hands out. I don't know if this is a trap. Wow. All right. Sign of respect from the Mecca Brian Johnson to Shannon Levangi. That was a different side of the Mecca I'm not used to seeing.
She has earned the respect of the Mecca Brian Johnson. And that does not come often to anybody in Brian Johnson's line of work, in his life, and the path that he has walked. Very little people get that treatment. So Shannon Levangi has done almost the impossible. She has defeated the Mecca for a third time and earned his respect. I think that's almost better than a championship, wouldn't you say?
I'd say so. Maybe a championship, though.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I mean, I'm telling you.
She's on her way, that's for sure. Shannon Levangi put on one heck of a performance here tonight. Let's send it back to Rich Palladino as the show continues.
Upcoming Chaotic Wrestling events right back here tomorrow night, the 25th anniversary celebration. And do you realize that in this ring tomorrow night, an active member of the WWE roster will be right here competing for you? One half of the War Raiders, Ivar, will be here in action tomorrow night. After that, 3 weeks from tonight, October the 3rd, we're back in Tewksbury, and then Friday night, October the 24th, we're in Watertown. Make sure you're looking at chaoticwrestling.com and all social media platforms. But this is Summer Chaos! And your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
From the host club, Viking Raiders.
Introducing first, from House Monarchy, Prince Jamari, the Queen of New England, Ariel, and the King of New England, BMT. This is the Monarchy!
This has been one of the most bizarre turn of events I've ever seen. We saw the Jam Jam Boys come in and defeat in a shocking victory the Monarchy, and then you fast forward and one half of the Jam Jam Boys is just joining the Monarchy. And they accept him with open arms, give him a new uniform and everything.
Well, he's Prince Jamari now.
Yeah, it just, I don't understand what Jamari, like what happened? How did you go from wanting to be victorious with your brother?
Yeah, I believe the saying goes, if you can't beat him, join him, but you did beat him.
Right.
You joined him.
This is why it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand the influence that the Monarchy has had on Prince Jamari.
You could argue, though, it's smart on the part of Jamari to get some exposure with the veterans, the Monarchy. You don't get that opportunity a lot around here. So, there's that. But, but they have been doing good, Julian. They have been winning matches.
That is true. Now, the question is that because of Prince Jamari joining the team or not? Do they just needed that extra, maybe they needed a prince for the Monarchy team. I don't know.
Their opponents, first accompanied to the ring by former WWF Hall of Famer Sidney Bacabella from Framingham, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Hurricane Sean Walters.
Well, through the line to the pay window, it's Sidney Bacabella and his client, John Walters. John Walters, of course, is a Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Famer. Very fitting. That's the 25th anniversary weekend. We have him in action. He was part of the first Cold Fury, Julian.
He was. And he's been a part of many Cold Furies after that, and as we have stated numerous times, he is a Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Famer, Triple Crown champion holder. He really has, when you hear the term, which I'm sure is probably overused, you've done it all, he really is. He was a major star in Mexico. Like I said, Ring of Honor.
Now, this is going to be an interesting pairing, because this is his tag team partner.
Yeah, I found this to be peculiar as well. Because these two just faced off, and Armani Chaos.
His tag team partner from the Upper East Side, so you know he got money, weighing in at skinny legend, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Yeah, so he was able to defeat John Walters, Armani Chaos, and now all of a sudden they're tagging?
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
I don't know what Chaotic Management has up their sleeve. I don't know what they're trying to provoke, but this is an interesting pairing because I would assume John Walters would want some revenge, but I guess not. Sidney Bacabella.
Well, I heard this is Sidney Bacabella's idea.
Really?
I'm not exactly sure what the plan is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed by the King that this contest will be contested under royal rules, which means it will be the Prince, the Queen, and the King, all three against John Walters and Armani Chaos. 3-on-2, royal rules prevail.
Again, I don't know, and nobody knows what's in that scroll. I am convinced, and I want to say this. I don't know if Rich has not been able to divulge what is behind that scroll. I mean, maybe Sidney Bacabella can even the odds.
Sidney Bacabella is pretty upset right now. This is not what he got his client signed up for.
His newly acquired client, John Walters, he sees money in John Walters because John Walters is the guy. He is the technician. He is
one of the most successful people in chaotic wrestling's history. And maybe he sees money in Armani Chaos. Maybe that's why he brought Armani Chaos on tonight.
I don't know about that. They don't exactly seem like they'd mesh.
I don't know. I don't really know what the plan is. Sidney Bacabella is a wrestling genius. There's a reason why he is.
He's not a nice guy, though.
I know, but he was removed. He was a part of the WWE.
He is a former WWF.
He did get removed for
I think the word was expunged, expelled, something.
Not entirely sure, but let's talk about Royal Rules, ladies and gentlemen. We'll inform you of what those are as soon as we learn them. These seem to change every single time the Monarchy decides to invoke them, and I don't actually know if there's anything on that scroll. Rich Palladino has not been able to divulge what he has seen, but it just feels like that any time that King BMT decides to invoke these Royal Rules, that something new changes. It's a new rule, something I've never seen. So I can't really explain the scroll. I can't really explain where the rules come from. I just know that they're allowed to be implemented whenever they see fit. Because they are the king and queen and prince of chaotic wrestling.
Solid lock up here from the two veterans. John Walters, of course, wrestled in the Ring of Honor. If you didn't already know, he's a former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. He's traveled all over the world. His way over to Japan, Mexico.
He's been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Don't do that.
That's not entertaining.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Back to the drawing board and talents to try. Right now, King BMT is trying to out-wrestle the wrestler's wrestler, John Walters. He's got a shoulder tackle to John Walters there. John Walters going for a trip. Look at King BMT able to flip over. Ooh! Went for a drop kick, but not able to connect because John Walters already had it scouted. But look at that.
Oh, man.
Right into a...
Look at that. Cover.
Leg lariat. Kick out at one. That is not enough to put John Walters away. And now we got a tag to Prince Jamari.
Extremely talented is Prince Jamari, and if you haven't seen him, you definitely want to pay attention. He's definitely going to be one of the top stars in the coming years, along with his brother, who is out injured right now.
He is very, very good, very, very quick. He is still a rookie, though, and so the experience level, the gap between John Walters and Prince Jamari is vast. And
absolutely.
It'll be surprising to see how Prince Jamari can handle this, and see one of the oldest tricks in the book Prince Jamari has not learned just yet. John Walters is able to take advantage of the test of strength. Stop there.
Into the corner goes Jamari, up and over. And then follows up with an arm drag, another one.
Good arm drags. Back and forth there. Big monkey flip. Oh, right onto the crump in the back of John Walters. Another monkey flip. Oh, nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
God.
Good overhand chop.
Oh. Kick that one away to Jamari and delivers a Hurricanrana. And still wearing his hat, here comes Armani Chaos.
That is a fashionable Undertaker's hat.
I don't even think he realized he still had it on.
I don't think so either, but maybe it's going to slow this match down. Look, he's giving props to Prince Jamari for being able to take out a Wrestling Hall of Famer for a temporary time frame.
Nice headlock takeover from Armani Chaos, former Pan-Am champion in his own right.
Nice deep headlock, able to kick out and maintain control around Prince Jamari's. Prince Jamari able to fight off the headlock into a cartwheel. Pass through here into a hip toss, roll through. Kick out.
Oh, watch out. Armani Chaos with the knee to the face. What's this? Uh-oh. Roll through. Jamari with the cover off the sunset flip. Chaos kicks out, tries to go for a boot. Another roll-up from Jamari. And still Chaos, once again, kicking out.
Able to kick out, back and forth. Armani and...
Tag.
Oh, you're good. I was going to say Barry and Prince Jamari. Barney and Prince Jamari. That's really, I realize how much that line.
And now look at Sidney Bacabella.
Sidney Bacabella is looking to get tied in.
Is he? Is this legal?
Is this legal?
The Monarchy's letting it slide. I guess it's okay with royal rules.
I don't really know what's going on here. He's doing some DDP yoga right now. He's grabbing the ball.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
They got the shirt off. If you get the shirt off of Sidney Bacabella, doing his Hindu squats here.
And you notice only his face is tan. I asked him how that happened. He said it wasn't a farmer's tan. He said it's a worker's tan.
What does that mean? Look at that roll. This is like he's right out of 1965? I don't know. Sidney's been around the business for far too long.
There's just so much jiggling.
He hasn't lost a step.
It's got to be at least 80.
What is going on right now? Is Sidney really going to...
Oh, what is he doing now?
He's trying to tag out. Okay. All right, Sidney's out of here.
And what's weird is that John Walters threw his hands up when Sidney Bacabella tagged Armani Chaos in instead of him. When Chaos got in the ring, he tagged Chaos's back, unbeknownst to Armani.
Yeah,
this is not working out as a team.
No, they're not coexisting well, that being John Walters and Armani Chaos. They seem to have discrepancy still. Maybe that loss that John Walters had suffered from Armani is still stinging. What is working right now is Prince Jamari is taking it to our Wrestling Hall of Famer here. Too soon.
Oh, man! Belly to back suplex. Nicely delivered by the Hall of Famer. And now, tagging in Armani Chaos. Seems that they're back on the same page. And Armani Chaos setting up.
Stomping him into the ground. You would think that was a bug or something. He stomped him so hard.
Tag made. Here comes John Walters once again.
Big right hook to the bread basket of Prince Jamari. Followed up with a backbreaker.
Man, and Jamari really needs to make a tag right now. And with John Walters and Armani Chaos controlling their positioning, he's stuck on their side of the ring. And now, Jamari's trying to fight out. Oh!
Oh, no!
Walters just fell into Armani Chaos, knocking him off the top. And a huge opportunity to make a tag for Jamari.
Jamari goes for the tag.
And here comes King BMT.
King BMT, the freshman end, is going to try and bring the momentum back into their favor. Big Enziguri. To a spinning neckbreaker to Armani Chaos. John Walters being sent to the outside.
Okay, hurts.
Big tope suicida from King BMT.
And he's eyeballing Sidney Bacabella, who's running. Oh, here comes Armani Chaos, but he eats a boot, an enziguri from King BMT. Oh!
My!
And at the very last second, John Walters saving it for his team. King BMT back into that corner.
Big clothesline followed up with John Walters. Now he's trying to bring Armani in because maybe he has a plan. He needs to be the legal man, and now he is. He is officially the legal man, tagging out Armani Chaos.
He's telling Armani Chaos something. He's giving him an instruction. It's like a double team move, maybe, I would think. A double belly to back suplex. No! King BMT slipped out of it. Oh, he just knocked Armani Chaos, who accidentally bumped into John Walters. And here comes the Queen with a big cross body cover. And a kick out. I believe John Walters is the legal man, but she had both men covered on that.
You were just agonizing in pain.
And she just tagged in Prince Jamari. Oh, big clothesline. But is he biting off more than he can chew here, going up against two former champions?
Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. He just put Prince Jamari in his place. Big moonsault.
Triple jump moonsault from
Gotta go for
Armani.
the cover.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
The Queen sending him to the outside, right into Sidney Bacabella.
Oh, no.
And John Walters just knocked out Queen Ariel with a vicious elbow.
And a lung blower to the jaw. So I guess a jawbreaker, really. Prince Jamari able to break off. Almost didn't get all of it.
Needs to make the tag here. And John Walters does too, but where is his partner? Armani Chaos not in the corner when John Walters needs him. He's on the outside, crashed into Sidney Bacabella. Springboard attempt from BMT. John Walters doing everything he can and successfully reverses it.
Wow, able to hoist up King BMT.
Let's go for that gory bomb, but now King BMT rose through.
Wow.
He stole it.
That was fluid.
Here are your winners, Prince Jamari, Queen Ariel, the King BMT, the Monarchy!
King BMT impressive at the very last second, slipping out of the gory bomb and hooking John Walters for a pinfall victory. And John Walters is furious. He desperately needed to make a tag. Almost won it anyway. Unfortunately couldn't get the job done though, as the Monarchy walks out victorious.
John Walters, since taking on Sidney Bacabella, so far, I don't think it's worked in his favor.
A lot of frustration right now. And it seems like Sidney Bacabella is pleading his case to John Walters.
Honestly, sometimes when you think there's going to be a perfect match, when you think the continuity between two things is going to be perfect and work magically, they don't. And you can't always predict that. And that seems to be what's going on right now between John Walters and Sidney Bacabella.
Very angry is John Walters as he heads to the back. Sidney Bacabella is unsuccessful trying to explain himself. Look at this, Armani Chaos holding the rope for Sidney Bacabella. I guess they're more on the same page than I thought. More specifically, they're more on the same page with each other, it seems, than Bacabella and John Walters. Folks, thanks again for tuning in. We have more action, one more match. The match of the night, our main event. It is a casket match. Let's send it back to Rich to take us there.
Lowell, Massachusetts. On behalf of everybody at Chaotic Wrestling, thank you so much. This company wouldn't have been around for 25 years without the support of each and every one of you sitting here tonight. We hope to see you all right back here tomorrow night as we are setting up residency here. But give yourselves a big round of applause. A bigger round of applause. We couldn't do it without you guys. We love you. We'll see you all tomorrow night right back here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Joe, got him up again. Fireman's carry over the top. Mortar retains the heavyweight title.
The age of Mortar rages on. He's doing the Mortar dance with his hands. These fans love the Mortar dance.
What's going on here? What is that? That light is so bright.
I can't see anything.
Oh, whatever that person is, just slow blown our heavyweight champion Mortar. It's on.
Yeah, we need the lights.
Oh my God, it's Richard Holiday!
2 years. This has gone on for 2 years. Mortar, I'm telling you this, I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of you. You've been a thorn in my damn side for 2 years. And for 2 years, you've kept the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship away from me. 2 damn years. So I'm telling you this right now, we're gonna put a nail in the coffin. Both metaphorically and literally. Summer Chaos, I'm laying down the challenge to you right now. We're gonna have a casket match.
So much torment to Mortar in the past, he's back!
Thought he had exorcised that demon, but clearly has not.
Mortar just went through hell. And now,
looks like he's got more hell to pay here.
I'm done. I'm tired. You are messing with my house. You are messing with the place that I call home. We're not dying. I'm not putting a dead carcass into a casket. No. I'm putting your career in a casket. I'm putting your reputation in a casket. I'm gonna kill your momentum. That's what I'm gonna do. Summer Chaos, I'm gonna put you in a casket. I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna take that heavyweight championship. And a new era is gonna be dawned for Chaotic Wrestling. I'm done with you here. Holiday, I'ma take your ass straight to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chaotic Wrestling Summer Chaos main event is a casket match, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. The only way to win this match is by forcing your opponent into the casket and closing the lid. Introducing first the challenger from New Haven, Connecticut, weighing in at 237 pounds. He is a narcissist, Richard Holiday!
Richard Holiday is exactly what he says he is, and that is a narcissist. There is nobody more important in his world than Richard Holiday, except for maybe one other person, and that is the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mortar. And Mortar has been able to keep the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship away from Richard Holiday for probably over 2 years. And as Richard stated, he's been a thorn in his side, and those two have been at each other's throats. And tonight, one will be buried, and this fight will be over. Who that will be, You'll have to tune in to find out.
Well, it certainly has been a long battle between these two, and you're right, I think tonight might be the end. It's going to have to be casket match.
And his opponent, originally from Medellin, Colombia, now residing in the fighting city of Lowell, Massachusetts, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. No gods, no kings, only Mortar!
And the hometown crowd here in Lowell, Massachusetts are loving the heavyweight champion. He's had a lot of success in this building. He won the heavyweight championship here in the main event of Cold Fury this year. He went on to go through 32 other competitors at the Chaotic Countdown to retain his heavyweight championship. But tonight, can he survive a casket match with none other than his foe, Richard Holiday?
That is the question that will be answered in a few moments.
Just got really cold in here.
Really cold, really uncomfortable. You can see through the peering light. Richard Holiday facing off as they watch the casket carry down to the ring. Is in place, and the fight has begun.
Folks, it's really simple, this one. There's only one way to win and walk out the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, is to knock out your opponent to a point where you can get them into the casket that is positioned here on the outside with the lid shut. Once that lid shuts, the match is over and the champion will be named. I don't know if you saw on social media, we just heard Rich talking about it, but tomorrow we have a very special guest in action, WWE superstar, former 3-time Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, Ivar. He's gonna face the winner of this match for the heavyweight title. That's tomorrow night.
It's insane, and I've had battles with Ivar myself. And he is, man, that is, I don't even have words to describe it. It's going to be absolutely exciting. And honestly, if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, if you can still get a ticket, you better buy a ticket.
Now, we've seen what happens when these two, Mortar and Richard Holiday, get together and fight. It is vicious, it is bloody, it is bad. And now, the winner of this match is going to have to go through this, a casket match, and then tomorrow night face a WWE superstar with the title on the line. I mean, that is not an easy task.
Yeah, this is going to be, I mean, that's got to be a lot of pressure, right? I mean, is that weighing in the back of your head, or is the turmoil between you two right now, is the turmoil between Mortar and Richard Holiday that thick that you can't even be looking at tomorrow right now? Right now, Richard Holiday is, oh, you got hoisted up by Mortar.
He's going to go for that F5-5, but Richard Holiday knows that all too well. Holiday just weaved through there at that Irish whip attempt. And now Mortar sends Richard Holiday to the outside by ducking a big clothesline. And there goes the heavyweight champion soaring through the ropes, and Holiday is trying to escape by jumping over the barricade.
Yes, he is. He's trying his best to get away. Right now, Mortar is...
He just ripped up the padding.
I have no idea what Mortar's planning.
What's happening right now?
Mortar is willing to put his body on the line here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing! Oh my God!
Through the ropes, over the barricade, into Richard Holiday. Mortar's been waiting a long time to get his revenge on Holiday, especially after the way the chaotic countdown ended.
Absolutely, and Mortar is willing to use his body as a weapon to take out Richard Holiday once and for all. And when you are placed into the casket, you will lose this match, lose this war, and we will move on.
Of course, at the end of the countdown that Richard Holiday showed up, we saw in that promotional package before the match started in a complete mask and gave Mortar his quote-unquote signature move, which is a low blow.
Essentially, it's a low blow. I mean, Richard Holiday can call it whatever he wants. His narcissistic behavior will allow him to appreciate it as anything else other than a signature move. Mortar right now is in the corner with a steel chair across the back of Richard Holiday. Now they are working their way through the crowd.
This is not where you're going to win this matchup. Again, you got to put your opponent into the casket and close the lid. The casket is on the opposite side of the venue here, on our side. Now, Holiday just rammed Mortar's head through the merchandise table in the far corner. Oh my! Mortar, though, fighting back with everything he can, anything he can grab's in play. Now where are they going? They're going up the stairs.
Oh my! They're working their way up to the fans right now. That is a dangerous height to be at. Oh my! Knife edge chop by Richard Holiday. Another knife edge. Oh, thumb to the eye by Mortar. Not like him.
Well, he's been through enough with Richard Holiday, and Holiday's done a lot worse to Mortar. That is definitely well deserved. A couple of right hands from Mortar, and the crowd here in Lowell is in full support of the heavyweight champion. And there you have it. And that's Richard Holiday's side of things, his relationship with the crowd here. And Holiday's dragging him back down. I want to think he's going to come over and put him in, attempt to put him in the casket.
You didn't see that? He was choking him on one of the railings. Now he is continuing to choke as
he's stuck in between those two bars, nowhere to go. He's got the arms. Come on, man.
Now they are making their way over to the fans. They're making their way over to here. I don't want them to come any closer. I want no part of this. Pat wants no part of this.
I'd have to back up, and if I back up,
what?
Closer to the casket. Oh my
God!
Mortar diving off of the balcony, the bleachers here at the Lowell Collegiate Charter School onto Richard Holiday. Now he's going to try and find a way to get him into the casket, which is over here.
Okay, I'm coming down.
Okie dokie.
Gotta get out of the way here.
Uh-oh.
Yep, hear that, get that.
Come on now.
No idea what's happening.
Folks, we're live here. Summer Chaos, the main event. This is a casket match for the heavyweight championship.
I think we're good, guys. They were just making their way. They're making their rounds.
Closer and closer to that casket.
Try to set back up over here. I mean, anything could happen here. In Chaotic Wrestling, we had to make sure that we can stay with you. Anything is possible. And the casket door is now open.
Man, that thing is creepy.
Yeah, that is scary to look at.
It looks like it's already been previously used.
Yeah, it does. Looks like it was dug up.
Richard Holiday doesn't want this to end. Sending Mortar right into the side of the ring. That's pure steel right there. Not going to feel good for our heavyweight champion.
At all. And right now, our heavyweight champion is worse for wear.
Now what's he doing? What is Holiday thinking? Oh, God! Big leg drop. Guillotine style on the side of the apron. Very appropriate. This is a casket match. We've seen someone involved in a lot of casket matches do that.
Are you referencing someone specific?
That would be The Undertaker.
Thank you.
I thought it was pretty obvious, but Julian didn't get it, apparently.
No, I was with you.
All right. Now look at this. Mortar is still fighting back. He knows his heavyweight championship's at stake. He's not gonna take this lightly. He's not gonna.
He's not gonna let Richard Holiday take him out. You do it.
Mortar blocking a suplex attempt. If Richard Holiday follows through with that, Mortar's landed on the barricade. Back first. Oh! Right to the throat.
Richard Holiday looking to suplex Mortar over the top rope. Oh, onto the apron.
Back and forth with punches. Now Mortar gets the upper hand.
Mortar getting the upper hand. We got.
Oh! No! I just told you, that's just pure steel under there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you hear it all the time, but that really truly is the hardest part of the ring. There is zero give there, and Pat is correct. There is just steel beams there. There's not much protecting you. So Richard Holiday's, you can imagine the pain running down his spine right now. The building block of your body to keep you upright has now been damaged by Mortar via belly-to-back suplex.
Steel frame of the ring. And oh, Mortar almost found himself into the steel barricade, but was able to block it. Oh, no! Oh, big back body drop right on the floor.
These two are putting it all on the line, taking each other out, putting their bodies at absolute risk of not being able to continue. And Pat, as you stated, the winner of this match has to. It's
you don't know?
I do, but it's just. I'm really taken back by what's going on right now. These two are trying to basically kill each other.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't blame them though. The things that, more specifically, Holiday has put Mortar through. Exactly the kind of vibe I was expecting. And they're not disappointing on the action, that's for sure.
Now you see Holiday stomping into the ground. Mortar really relieving that frustration and anger he has towards Mortar, and the fans are not behind Richard Holiday, rightfully so. Mortar right now he's out of it. Not many times do you see Mortar in this position.
Mortar
He's on wobbly legs, not able to stand without the assistance of the ropes.
Oh! Big elbow from the heavyweight champion. Richard Holiday trying to follow through, but Mortar once again able to fight back. That time, modified enziguri. Oh, a cutter out of nowhere from Holiday.
And now Holiday using this moment to recover himself. Both individuals are down. No pinfalls are needed. You just have to get your opponent into that casket. And that is probably another feat in itself, especially after the beating both of these individuals have taken.
Come on, Mortar! I'm gonna kill your buzz! I'm gonna kill your momentum!
Words from Holiday followed by a big forearm.
Come on, Mortar! Go up to that!
He might have been going for the 2008 maybe. Mortar though followed up, reversed with an F5-5!
Unbelievable!
There's no pin in him right now. You got to get him in that casket.
The fans are calling for it.
Going for that big discus clothesline. A Holiday dropped to his knees.
Richard Holiday begging for his life, and Mortar is not falling for it.
Another F5-5! He really wants to land this clothesline. It's had success before, I don't blame him.
It's the exclamation point to put Richard away. Wait a minute. Oh no!
An F5-5 from Holiday. But Mortar.
That seems to have just woken Mortar up.
Mortar just bounced right back up.
You fucked up!
Oh,
no.
Man! I don't know if there's any getting back up from that, though. Sending Mortar into the post as Holiday, head first, shoulder first.
Right into a steel post. And that is going to be a momentum changer, because I don't care who you are, ladies and gentlemen. If your face, your head meets steel, you are going to be out of it until next week. And that's where you see Mortar right now. You can see him slumped over.
What is this? Holiday looks like he's going to go for maybe a suplex off the top. Now, he's going all the way up top.
Oh my God, the cave of the ring.
A huge superplex from Richard Holiday. I think just knocked out the heavyweight champion. If he can get him into the casket, this might be it. Both men down. I don't think Mortar has the energy. Clearly doesn't. He's taken too much damage from Richard Holiday.
Both men using each other to stand up. Oh my, big clothesline. This is the interesting part of a match, such as a casket match. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there's no disqualification. You essentially have to beat your opponent unconscious. Let's say. These two are trying to do exactly that as they trade blows.
Uh-oh. Thought he was going to go for that discus clothesline. Nail it.
For it. Oh, no.
Oh, hold on a second. Mortar catching Holiday. He's going to go for that Boston Crab.
And other than apply damage, what a cartwheel.
Big spine buster. Mortar has an opportunity to change the momentum in his favor, but can he capitalize on it? Going for a third F5-5. Oh, there's the signature move of Richard Holiday.
It has been waiting in the back pocket of Richard Holiday.
I just had deja vu from the Chaotic Countdown. And there's the 2008. That is Richard Holiday's go-to.
Unbelievable. Right now, Mortar is out. And Richard Holiday is going to now drag the lifeless Mortar to the outside and work to place him into the casket for a victory.
And he seems to be stopping on the apron here. Not sure why.
Your career, your buzz, and your momentum fucking dies.
Man. He's not done.
My God.
He's gonna go for a pile driver.
Please don't.
Oh
no!
God. Side of the ring.
There is no way. Is this the end of Mortar? Are we about to see?
You gotta think it's the end of his championship reign.
Are we about to see it?
He's got a crazed look in his face, and it's worse than I've ever seen it. Richard Holiday is a sick man, but right now, I think he's just absolutely unhinged. Why doesn't he just put him in the casket already? End this thing!
I think he's going to.
Oh yeah, he's going to, huh? What's he doing with the title now?
I think this is the nail. This is the nail in the coffin. Oh no.
Come on. Close the lid, man.
Like an axe to the back of the head. I think we're seeing the end.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa, he can't close it. Mortar's got his hand up. Mortar's alive.
Mortar's able to keep the door open.
This thing's not over. Mortar fighting back with everything he has.
Mortar shoving Richard Holiday's face into that casket multiple times.
He's going back for that title, his heavyweight championship.
Turnabout's fair play.
Right off the skull of Richard Holiday, he's calling for one more.
Sending Holiday.
Another one.
To his own funeral.
Wait a second. He just stopped.
Oh my God!
And there's a signature move from Mortar. Knocks him over the head with the title. Holiday's in the casket. Lid closed. Mortar retains his title.
Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. No gods, no kings, only Mortar!
unbelievable bout between Richard Holiday and Mortar. And now you see the graphic, ladies and gentlemen. Ivar, one-on-one with the heavyweight champion of Chaotic Wrestling, Mortar. Someone that Mortar has looked up to his whole wrestling career. This is going to be a dream come true for Mortar and a dream come true for the fans of Chaotic Wrestling and those watching on Twitch and YouTube. I advise you once again, that graphic right there alone should tell you, get your tickets for tomorrow. If you have not already, please do. You are not going to want to miss this match.
Couldn't have said it better myself. What a night tonight was. What a summer chaos. Folks, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and we hope to see you tomorrow night for the 25th anniversary of Chaotic Wrestling right here in Lowell and on YouTube and Twitch. For Julian Starr, I'm Pat Matthews. Have a great night, everybody.
Once again, your main event winner and still Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mortar! And make sure you're back here tomorrow night, because there you see it, Mortar will defend the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against the man that has held that title on 3 separate occasions, one half of the War Raiders, Ivar, right back here tomorrow night for the 25-year celebration